another impressive win.
Broner is getting into the target practice area. Right uppercut.
Slugger Marcos Maidana.
That sticks another right hand. Broner goes down for the first time in his career. He's hurt back.
Never quite hit that scintillating high. Paulie hung
I'm
him
good.
up.
I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I took off with the intention of sucker punching.
Fight fans, welcome back. Trash talk in boxing has become as commonplace as a stiff jab.
I got the fastest feet in the game, Max. I should be on Dancing with the Stars.
He's not creative, he's not intelligent.
However, when you combine in-ring flair, two sharp tongues, and a few verbal low blows, you can expect fireworks.
He's never been knocked out. I'ma knock him out.
Hey, all the bums you fought can't prepare you for real fight. Shut up! I'm talking. Shut up!
Here we look back at a showdown that etched its place into boxing folklore for a variety of different reasons.
After Floyd Mayweather's done, Adrian Broner will take over boxing. AB.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
How do you come up with trash talk? Just natural?
Yeah, just whatever comes to my mind.
Google? He Googles
TrashTalk.com.
All week, 2013 is shaping up to be a banner year for the sport of boxing. I thought the sweet science was dying, Brian. No.
Opening 2013, the stacked 140-pound division was thriving.
Either you box him very well, like Al says, or if you can make him gun shy, if you can make him not believe in himself a little bit, then maybe, you'll have some success.
Lamont Peterson and Matisse were set.
You're one of the best. You are getting two of the very best at 140 pounds.
And Danny Garcia took on Zab Judah at the top of the food chain.
That's all I'm saying right there. He going to sleep. It's not a game. Welcome to Brooklyn.
Body shots by Garcia, man. Each feeling low.
Front exchange and down goes Judah.
At welter, Manny had suffered back-to-back losses, and Floyd, now firmly into his money era, was clearing out, beating Miguel Cotto by a landslide at the MGM.
Just watch the genius of this kid. This is again the uppercut. And now Cotto breaks his
Floyd was also now ready to begin his All Access series, features that shone a spotlight onto his personality, training, and lifestyle.
I don't record nothing fake. It gotta be all real, baby.
Beginning with Robert Guerrero in the summer.
Because I know Floyd's gonna bring a big ring, and he's gonna run like a chicken with no head.
Guys, like that? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad.
Your old ass. You don't mind those. Chill out.
These showcases, without a doubt, helped influence boxing's next generation of stars.
Not just in boxing, but in sports. It's obvious I'm doing something right.
However, alongside them came a new wave of trash-talking, antics, and pretenders to the throne.
These young boys at the dollhouse, they don't have no respect for nobody.
I just want to show the world more of my team, more of my fighters.
Who are you? I don't know you. Watch me train. Bro. I ain't got no respect for nobody. Look, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I ain't got respect for nobody.
Money May all day. He's like family to me.
This is how basically the creation of Adrian Broner happened, in my opinion. They got everybody that's wrong with boxing together in one room, did everything that's wrong with boxing in that room, and gave birth to Adrian Broner.
I'm back in the ring today. Easy work, man. Can't nobody hit me. And I talk a lot of man.
Just like any other sport, it lays a huge weight on the shoulders of any athlete being labeled as the next big thing.
His personality is going to turn some people off, other people on. He's really not a bad kid.
On the spotlight, the buzz surrounds me. He's created some buzz here in his hometown of Cincinnati tonight. Now can he finish out the show in big-time fashion?
In 2011, the tremors got louder as AB hit the HBO main stage on the Canelo Hatton and Canelo Rhodes undercards.
Adrian,
The ring walks, the hair combing, and a tasty mix of defense and offense.
Body shots there, but the
Despite a few moments of weakness, Broner looked to have Floyd's blueprint mastered.
What's next for Adrian Broner? What's the next big fight for you, the fight that you want?
Sky's the limit. You know, we have to go back, sit down, go to the drawing board with the management and promotion, and we'll see then.
Okay, brother, let me ask you a question. Who do you know that beat Adrian Broner standing right in front of him? It's impossible. Pressure. Turn into diamonds with pressure. Really confronting my pressure.
Any criticism at this point was amplified by weight issues and extracurricular activities.
See, like Big Bro say, man.
Another impressive win.
Broner is getting into the target practice area. Right uppercut for Gavin Reese.
Adrian himself saying that he's the one to take over from Floyd, #1 in the era. That's what he's saying. What do you think? What's your personal opinion of him?
He's the real deal as a fighter. I really do. I mean, you know, it's one thing watching someone on TV, but when you're up close, you know, I was feet away from him at some time. I was so impressed with his ability, his movement, his power, his accuracy. And Gavin said today, you know, he can't believe how hard he punched Broner.
The best fighters in the world, they want to see those kind of fights. What's next?
Man, come on, man. Everybody know I'm still the can, man. Anybody still can get it. Max, you can get it. Anybody can get it, man. You know?
There's sort of maybe a little bit of a question mark, but is he, in your opinion, the real deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, forget about the personality. Let's say he was a really boring guy.
Yeah.
You can't do that unless you are a next level talent. He is a next level talent.
Yo, let's think about it. Yo, right now.
I FaceTime too.
Anybody could get it, but who really wanted it?
After my next fight, you know, I'll only fight on pay-per-view. Listen, if chips in the conversation is in my bank account on my wallet, I ain't never had a chip on my shoulder. No time for mistakes.
Fans were calling for an opponent that would finally give Broner a taste of his own medicine, either verbally, physically, or both.
If boxing was a mainstream sport, a lot of you guys would not have a job because real media guys would be covering it, okay? A lot of you guys gotta be thankful that this is a secondary sport in the country. It's popular, but it's a secondary sport. So do your job right.
And so, what better dance partner than a slick, game Brooklynite with a sharp Italian-American tongue and a big home following?
Slick, flashy, cocky, but untested.
Oh, I get a rematch, man. This is boxing. Boxing is full of shit, man. I used to love it.
Assuming.
You guys kind of know I have like kind of split personalities anyway, sometimes kind of psychotic, but
He didn't come to beat you. You never fought one opponent that came to win the fight. You fought guys.
All right, Paulie, come on. Relax.
Familiar with the big stage, Paulie was riding one of boxing's most well-documented roller coasters.
Just kind of talking a little bit.
Oh, here we go.
7 knockouts was far inferior to AB's 26-0 with 22 shutouts.
You know, Adrian Broner, he's a guy who wants to make history. He really does, and he means it.
After this, you're not going to be relevant in boxing unless it's with a microphone. And I'm dead serious. I will leave Saturday night a 3-time world champion at the age of 23.
Going up 2 classes is unheard of. And against a guy, a boxer who can really move, this guy, Paulie, is motivated. It should be a good fight.
Despite the cheap shots, taunts, and dirty tactics, neither fighter was overwhelmed by the occasion.
Live from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, it's showtime!
And so, carrying that same animosity all the way from the dressing room to the ring, the antics resumed.
Obey my commands at all times. Touch him up, play the best man wins.
So much for any cordial tapping of the glove. Answered one question right there. Lead right hand.
Get light off the middle and see if Broner put up the knee, try to kick him. I thought Broner was doing that before with his punches. That's going to get nasty.
As expected, Broner was the aggressor.
One of the elite fighters in the game is the first you don't need to be doing that. It takes away from you.
Walking Paulie down with low hands, talking to him. The New Yorker worked tirelessly to claim his own position in the ring.
He cuts off the ring very well. For a guy who doesn't throw punches, he actually makes you feel more heat than he's actually bringing. It's almost like an illusion.
Not being able to hurt him. Paulie Malignaggi has been fighting on his bicycle, moving the entire time.
Paulie talking to Floyd? He is. It's like talking to Floyd Mayweather while he's fighting Broner.
He would just say these things, but in my mind, I remember thinking, dude, it's fine with me, bro, because if you're not getting off, I'm going to win this round.
Bursts of brilliance, making the rounds tough to score. But Broner was definitely landing the more clinical and telling shots.
Broner shaking and baking.
He's throwing a lot of shots, but it's not about how many shots you throw, it's about how many shots you land. And I was landing the more effective shots and the bigger shots.
Ultimately, the pair ground the full 12. To await a narrow split decision announcement. But where bad blood is usually purged by the final bell, this was certainly not the case.
I'm good. I beat Paulie. I left with his belt and his girl.
He starts going on the tangent that he went on. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I took off with the intention of sucker punching.
Title. Paulie, come on in. Hey, I'm just saying, you lost.
I know, but don't. Now I got this mic in my face, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I say, you know? And so I was
refocus that energy.
I was like, and whatever came out, came out.
Hold on,
Yeah.
don't brag about taking my side piece. Don't brag about taking my side piece, though. That's my side piece. You don't get laid.
I ran over there to hit him, and then by the time I got there, my cooler had prevailed. I would have lost the Showtime job for good.
And everybody talks about how good Adrian Broner is, but I don't think he would have beat a 25-year-old Paulie Malignaggi. You know, I would be like, I would be like, yo, stop staring at my family back there with the red side, bro. I'll come over there and beat the out of you. All right? Relax, okay? Let me get off this shit.
Midwest. This ain't the Midwest, kid. Come outside. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you myself.
Hey, what was you saying to him while you was hitting him in his face?
You can't hit me. I hit Jessica, and I'm hitting you.
Broner was doing his best to adopt Floyd's fighting artistry, but with a post-fight interview as famous as any other in recent boxing history, it was playing the role of the villain that came more naturally.
And Marcos Maidana is the mandatory. That's who you will fight.
Man, Madonna can get it next. It really don't matter. If that's who they're trying to put in front of me, then I'll Madonna up. My big brother got his own legacy and I got mine. His window is closing and mine will stay open for a long time.
There's a nice 1-2 combination.
Paulie went on to dominate Zab Judah in the Battle of Brooklyn before year out.
What more could you ask for from Paulie Malignaggi tonight? Magic Man tonight making the first defense of his welterweight championship.
Whereas AB was finally given a satisfying dose of humble pie when he met dangerous Argentinian slugger Marcos Maidana.
Back to the dressing room, losing for the first time.
It's crazy, you know how people are. You know, when you're at the top, everybody want to ride the wave, be on your side. But as soon as you take a loss, everybody want to talk bad about you. You know, it comes with the territory. You know.
Unfortunately, from here, both men's best days seemed to be behind them. The loss saw the Cincinnati slickster become increasingly more gun-shy.
There comes Vargas. Look at Jesse Vargas.
And the Magic Man never quite hit that scintillating high. Paulie hung them up in 2017 prior to a short stretch in the bare-knuckle boxing scene, whilst Broner continues to polarize the fans, snub the critics, and take aim at the sport's biggest stars.
Hey, I can talk about it now because me and Paulie, we like best friends now. That's my boy. That was that fight was fun.